orientation of the centre point on this would have been changed because I've pulled it out. If I had a 3D program, I would have shown you how to do it. But I haven't. I've just got a pencil and paper. Okay. Yes. So we have that in the centre, but it doesn't look as if it's in the centre now. You see? And you might say, all well and good, Joseph, but where's the 9? Where's the 8 and where's the 9? Where's the 8 and where's the 9? Oh, let me show you. So, let's take the points. We've got 4 points. Yeah, we've got 4 points. We've got a 4. And we'll go for another 4 points. So we've got a 4. So we've got 4 points, and 4 points. Oh, we've got something in the middle. You see that in the middle? You see what I'm saying? Sort of the one in the middle is the number 9. The number 9 is right at the beginning, in the centre point of the cube. Oh, yes, the centre point of the cube. Oh, well, that just means it can be number 1. And the others on the outside are number 4 and number 4. Oh, yes, Joseph. Yes, so write that down. So it's a 1 and a 4. And a 4. This one here. So it's 1, 4, 4, see? You get it? So, if you were like Hebrew, you would read it. 1, which way around for you? 1, 4, 4, and in English it'd be 1, 1, 4, 4. You see? So in English, right, you read it that way, and in Hebrew you read it that way. You read it that way, see? And do you know something? The scribes, the Hebrew scribes, the best ones, were left-handed. Oh yes, left-handed. You know why? You know why? Because it didn't smudge. It's just like if you're English, writing English. English is like writing it that way, writing it that way. So the right-handed man, if he was using a real ink pen, he wouldn't smudge it as much, because he's coming away. He's coming away. But the left-handed man, you see. So that's why they used to like the left-handed man to write this, the Hebrew. Oh yes, it had to be absolutely fucking perfect. Oh yes. Just a little yeah. he always found at the school where I went to that the right-handed boys, their papers were always a bit neater than the left-handed boys, because they would smudge their papers because of the way they write. Oh yes. Like fucking like, so they didn't fucking, you know what I mean? But in Hebrew, oh, they have no problem. No problem at all. Why am I talking silly again? My father said that you have to talk in a different language. And I said, how do you mean, Father? He said, you know how you pick up on everything? I said, yes. And you read everything? I said, yes. He said, tell them, the new language, which is greater than tongues, is being able to read the frequencies of all creatures. When the anointing comes on, truly, you're so aware, you pick up the frequencies from everything. Everything. You're able to discern the frequencies, whether it's stressed, whether it's good, whether it's bad. It is a gift greater than all the gifts. So, if you're reaching out for the gifts, these gifts are given to you. You may have within you the most wonderful, given type of person, because that's the way you are. And you've thought through your life, and you've given a lot, and people have taken advantage. And yet, do you realise the good that you've done? You've set the example like Yeshua did. And you think that your ministry, whatever you want to call it, that you haven't done much. Your children, the way you've brought them up, how they are right now, if they're doing well and they're vibrating what you're vibrating, that is our Father's kingdom. Father's kingdom within. Never ever think that wasn't worth much. Do you know Father saw every single thing, all the wonderful things that you did? He knows all the things that you did, that you forgot what you've done. You've actually forgot what you've done. And Father sometimes will bring back to you a memory of something wonderful you did, but you forgot. But it's going to start coming back. Why? Because Father wants you to know how much you mean to Him. The fruitages of the Spirit, when they're all within us, we enter into the most holy. The most holy is what the Jews have missed. They missed the whole point. They missed the whole point. Father, King, in the centre of the cube, of the 4 and 4 either side. When the 4 and 4 move from the centre point like that, it's tying both sides in. Yeah, the male and the female, Father and us, Yeshua and his Father, together, copied, 144, copied 144, copied 144, copied 144, exactly like Yeshua and his Father, who sits on his Father's throne with him. Therefore, the 144,000 that are copied of him also sit on Yeshua's throne with him, who sits on Father's throne with him. And we enter into the most holy, the Father's presence. So do we get that? Do we get it 144? Do we get it chosen ones? Chosen ones. You were the chosen ones. I didn't choose you. Father. Our Father is in the centre of it all. And when we reach the centre, the light comes to us all. It's a different kind of light. It's not the 7 coloured light. It is the 9 coloured light that man has not seen. But it's evidence on the Shroud of Turin. With that much light, it should have went poof, up in a bit of smoke. But it never, because it's a different kind of light that scientists can't work out yet. But that power was what brings Yeshua back into this dimension with the 144,000 who were copies. And therefore, we bring in the kingdom of love. New Jerusalem. Get out your house. Get out your... come on, Bob Joyce, get your guitar out and get that voice going once again. Change the songs. You got some beautiful songs. You just change the words. You keep the songs, have a bit of fun with different words of the same songs. Yeah, revamp. Oh yeah, man. You can turn a sad song into a really good song, really sad, you know, memories of the sad songs, but there's such good chants. If you could put different words in, that would change the frequency, because there's something good in the frequency of the song, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Aye, Bob. You're a good singer, man. Yeah, yeah. Doing well. You do well. I love to hear. You're like a warrior boy. I'm ready for battle, mate. Uh, come out, devil, wherever you are. I'm gonna absolutely skin you alive. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I hope your wife's better. I know she was poorly. I know you've been through it, and I'll not discuss that on this. But remember, I'm always with you as well, in spirit. Oh yes, she never leave you. Wait, yours never leaves me. I mean, when I was a young lad, we used to go to places. My mate used to try and dance like Elvis. He tried, but he wasn't that much. Not like Elvis, no. But he tried, and we used to, have a great time. Elvis was the main songs of the night. I used to get a bit inebriated, Bob. Oh yes, with your songs. So we're bring back great memories for me in the past. Oh yes. And Rod Stewart songs, or Maggie May and all them. Oh, I had a great time when I was a young kid. I was only young and they were a lot older than me, but I was just coming into that era, It was great. Yeah, Rod Stewart, Paul McCartney and Beatles, and I've grew up with them. Yeah, they were my heroes when I was a young boy. The new albums would come out. Have you heard this one? Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I said, what? Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? It's just come out. She was thinking of all the albums and everything. And we used to go around and listen to the Beatles. And as soon as a new one came out, have you heard it? It'll be all around the school. The Beatles have brought out a new song. Oh, it was great like this. Yeah, I was only young, very, very young. I had a Beatles haircut. And people used to say, are you trying to be Paul McCartney? I said, no, no, I'm not. He's trying to be like me. It just happens that he looks like me, that's all. The people thought, Paul McCartney. I said, no. Come on now. Yeah. It was great fun when I was a kid. I was going to read this, but I'll tell you what, if you're interested in ancient text, this is it. It's a very old Bible, this. Very, very old. It's got Roman numerals. It's got an X and a 1 and a V. So the X is 10 in it. Yeah. And 5. 1 and a 5. So if you want to read it, you see, if I was to read this, everybody's wearing glasses. And I'm thinking, hey, they look good in glasses. They look good. I wonder what I would look like in glasses. You know, some people got glass. This is just glass. This is all it is. You see if I was to read this. It's very old English. It's an original King James. Just say follow after charity. Charity. First of all, what the fuck is all that about charity? They might use it in the old English times. What do we use today though? Yeah? Well, if you look in the original Greek, because this is just a translation from the Greek, even though it's very respected, the King James. Oh, it's very well respected, but you see, it doesn't have the flavour of the Greek. Because if it had the flavour of the Greek, you know, there's many different varieties of love. So that would be, you'd have to look at the original word. Was it agape love? Was it filial love? Was it storge love? What was it? It just says charity here. So you can see why sometimes it's why I prefer reading from the ancient text. Then you get the flavour. Yeah. So you're no longer a rainbow warrior of light. You see, this rainbow has 9 colours. The way you're going to get the other 2, because it's a special kind of light, the same light that burnt an image on the Shroud of Turin. What is this light? It is so unique, scientists cannot explain it. It is light divine, Father in the centre. Yeah. So if you think of if you had the ability to shine all the lights, let's say these were all lights, every corner was a light, a very powerful light, 8 colours, 4 this side, 4 that side, pointing into the centre. So there'll be 8 lights pointing into the centre. What colour would it be? Like a laser. That. Do you realise the power of the centre? If we connect to Father in the centre, that is number 9. 9 divine. Yeah? Do you realise how much power? It's frightening to actually, once you realise who you are and who you've connected to. Father. So come on now. You may have came in failing, unworthy. I'm not good enough. Now let me hear you say that again to our Father. Go on. Say it to Father right now. that you're not good enough. Don't you dare. You are good enough. Don't you realise how much Father loves you? Do you know? He loves you so much. But we've all walked away from him. Every one of us. And that's why there's so much trouble today. We treat each other a certain way because we're not connected to Father and doing it His way. So we're here. We're 144,000. Ready and willing. Whatever happens today, tomorrow, whether you're doing just a manual task of taking out the garbage or rubbish, whatever you want to call it, count it a blessing. If by doing so, Father sends somebody to you unawares and you help them unawares to yourself. That is your ministry. You shine as lights wherever you live. That's the way it works. There is no need to go out and look for the sheep. As in Noah's day, Father brought the animals to Noah. You don't have to go looking. You don't have to worry about having to preach the word here, preach the word there. People see through all that bullshit when they see you acting as the light with your conduct. That is more of a witness than any words that can be preached. To see someone in action, to see one of the 144,000 in action in their natural life, how they treat people, how they conduct themselves at every second of the moment. And all you have to do is be yourself. Love life, knowing that Father loves us. If anything comes around us, or you're placed in a position where you have to visit somebody because of something, so-and-so's asked me to go to hospital to support them. You go to the hospital to support them. And while in the hospital, you have given the most wonderful display of Father, the kingdom within you, just by your conduct alone, without even saying anything. And that is a witness. They say something special in you, because there is something special in you. You're shining